Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the Appleton Oak. This is The Answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, tonight I am super excited because I am finally getting a chance to watch Quentin Tarantino's ninth movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I love every one of Tarantino's movies. I'm super excited to watch this one. It came out in 2019. I have no excuses for not seeing it. To show you my age, I saw Pulp Fiction in the theater, and it was awesome. Reservoir Dogs was amazing, of course. Anyways, this one has got a ton of stars in it. From what I understand, it's a complete masterpiece. We're watching on Amazon Prime, and it had 4.5 out of 5 stars, so I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this. Love, like you said, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, Django Unchained was always good, especially his little cameo that he had in it was pretty epic, to say the least. Yeah, I don't know. No excuses. None.
I don't know how it happened.
But all I got to say is I know I'm ready, willing, and able to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's for sure.
The most I know of this movie, which will not surprise many of you, is the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's sitting on the couch in his yellow shirt staring at the TV doing this. That is all I know of this movie, but I, like Quinn, really love Quentin Tarantino as a director, his creative mind, the things he does with the way the movies are shot and the plots and timelines and things like that. So I'm really excited about it, and I know I'm going to love the moment when the meme
He's going to pop
comes
so
alive.
huge.
So.
The whole studio is going to shake when that happens. So, of course, without further ado, let's go!
This man is worth $500. This man's going to collect.
You don't ever bring him in alive, now do you, Jake?
Martin Cove is in this?
Amateurs try and take men in alive.
Now, if you think you're seeing double, well, in a way you are. Jake Cahill himself, Rick Dalton. And to my left is Rick's stunt double, Cliff Booth. So, Rick, explain to the audience exactly what it is a stunt double does.
Say Jake Cahill gets shot off his horse. Can I fall off a horse? Yes, I can. Yes, I have. If I fall off wrong and I sprain my wrist or I twist my ankle, Cliff here is meant to help carry the load.
Is that how you describe your job, Cliff?
What, carrying his load? That's about right.
Join me next week on the set of The Dick Van Dyke Show. Till then, this is Alan Kincaid signing off from Hollywood.
Nice.
That was the full interview?
Yeah.
One question, that's all you get. Oh, there's our guy! Raylan Givens himself.
God, he's so cool. He is just
Dakota Fanning?
Dakota Fanning.
Luke Perry?
Oh.
This must be one of the last
Jesus.
ones he did. Damian
man.
Lewis? Holy shit. And of course, Al Pacino. We saw that on the Amazon thing, but I didn't know everybody else was in this.
No kidding.
There he
Hey.
is.
Gina. I had a meeting with a very handsome cowboy man.
Oh, shit. Of course, Brad Pitt is eating or drinking something.
Yeah.
Rick Dalton and Film Festival. I think I know who you are.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Schwartz. Thank you for taking an interest.
Schwartz. Oh, is that your son?
My son. No, that's my stunt double, Cliff Booth. Yeah. My car's in the shop. He gave me a ride.
That's a big lie. Rick got his driver's license taken away for too many drunk driving tickets.
What'd you see?
35 millimeter prints. Mary Alice loves Westerns. Our whole courtship, we watch Westerns. If she goes to bed, I open up a box of apartments and I watch the 14 Fists of McCluskey. All the shooting.
He's got the eye patch going like Snake Plissken.
Open the curtains.
Gosh, I just love the way Tarantino shoots this with the older looking film and everything.
Anybody order fried sauerkraut?
Holy shit!
Now, I practiced with that dragon. I was shit scared of the damn thing. Man. My Lewis! All right, that's too hot. Anything we can do about that heat?
It's a flamethrower.
The name of this town is Janistown. And that boy you killed was Jody Janis. He was the baby boy of Major Nathan Maxwell Janis.
Bounty Law. Starring Rick Dalton.
Find out what's behind the green door.
His face. He's got the heater in his hand.
I'm doing a pilot for CBS right now.
You always play the bad guy,
Yeah,
and you lose in the fight.
of course. I'm the heavy.
Oh, that's an old trick pulled by the network. So you hire a guy from a canceled show to play the heavy. Then at the end of the show, when they fight, it's hero besting heavy. What the audience sees is Bingo Martin whipping Jake Cahill's ass. Then next week, it's Ron Eli, Bob Conrad wearing his tight pants, kicking your ass. It's going to have a psychological effect on how the audience perceives you. Who's going to kick the shit out of you next week? Batman and Robin. Ping, pow. Down goes you. Down goes your career.
Well, it's pretty blunt.
Oh, it's true.
All right, what's the matter, partner?
Who has been?
Whoa, whoa. Hey,
I'm sorry about that.
all right, that guy in there turned you down?
Wants to help me get into Italian movies.
Well, then what's the problem?
I gotta do Italian goddamn movies. That's a fucking problem.
Sharon.
No matter where I cry in public, nobody remembers me.
Oh, love the cars.
Uh-huh.
Love the cars.
They're all in, like, until it's a movie too, they're all in, like, pristine condition because, you know, they're all from collectors.
Yeah.
That's-
5 years of ascent.
Look, I never had much of a career to speak of, so I can't say I really know how you feel.
Stunt double. Come on, man. Shit.
I'm not complaining, man. I like driving you around. I like doing shit around the house sitting in the Hollywood Hills when you're gone. But I haven't been a full-time stuntman for a while now, and going to Rome to star in movies does not sound like the fate worse of death that you seem to think it is.
Nobody likes spaghetti westerns. I'm too insecure now to score come pilot season.
Shit, you made Bounty Law.
And no matter what I do, I'm always going to be the horse's ass that got Bounty Law canceled because I wanted some rinky-dink movie career.
Oh, this could, still be at the time. Remember when only movie stars could be movie stars and TV stars TV stars?
Yeah.
It was really hard for them to
cross over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Margot.
Holy shit. That was Polanski. He's lived there for a month now. First time I seen him. Polanski's the hottest director in town right now, probably the world. I could be one pool party away from starring in a new Polanski movie. Sorry about all that.
Give me my glasses back.
All right.
Did he want to get out of there to go try to find that girl?
I'm thinking so.
Is that what he's doing?
I don't think he's pushing lightly on that gas pedal.
No.
Well, you know, he's a stuntman, so he doesn't care where he's going to drive wherever he can.
I love the old radio touch that they have in here.
Oh.
Of course he's got a puppy.
Oh, Jesus.
Swizz.
Wolf's tooth dog. Rat flavor and raccoon flavor.
What?
Do you think he's going to eat one and the dog's
I
going to eat
think
one?
he is going to fry one up.
Oh, he's going to have one for himself and one for the dog. No.
Oh, okay.
What did I tell you about whining? You whine, you don't eat. I will throw this shit in the trash. I don't want to, but I will.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, he
okay.
is getting both. All right.
Both for the dog. All right. I was worried there for a second.
So was I.
Oh, then he's going to have mac and cheese.
Pepe, get your behind behind that bar. I got a guest.
How's it been?
I've had worse. To my wife and all my sweethearts. May they never meet. Hey, where's that chili pepper daughter of yours with the fiddle?
I heard you're pushing Lancer pretty hard, but Lancer has money.
Looks like Austin Powers.
I know, right? Look at that place.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh,
There you go.
Well, there you go.
Steve McQueen.
nice.
You think they actually filmed this at the Playboy Mansion?
Could have.
Drop a comment, guys, if you know. He's playing Steve McQueen, huh?
That works.
Oh.
It's got a nice resemblance.
She was engaged to him. Then she flew to the UK to make a film with him. And broke off her engagement with him and married him.
God, he looks a lot like McQueen, doesn't he? Holy cow.
That's crazy.
So one of these days, that Polish prick's gonna things up. And when he does, Jay's gonna be there.
Sharon absolutely has a type.
I never stood a chance.
You're way too cool.
Steve McQueen saying he never stood a chance.
Yeah.
It's unexpected.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the wind blew down my TV antenna last night.
You talk to the stunt gaffer about me today? That way I know if I'm working this week or not.
I've been meaning to tell you, the guy who gassed this, best friend of Brandy, the guy from the Green Hornet, really ain't no point. Go home, fix my antenna, do whatever, see you right.
Hey! You're Rick fucking Dalton. Don't you forget it.
Rick Dalton.
I just want you to know I'm the one who cast you, and I could not be more delighted that you're doing this.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it.
Now, I want a whole new look for Caleb. I don't want this Western costume the way they costume the Big Valley and Bonanza for the last decade, especially when it comes to you. First off, I want to give him a mustache. Zabata-like mustache. I want to give him a hippie jacket.
Oh, he doesn't like hippies.
Oh, what about my hair?
I want to go with a different hairstyle. Something more hippie-ish. Less hippie, more Hell's Angel.
This guy.
Uh-oh.
Is he not paying attention to who's over on his left?
Oh, come on. I just love how he has that with the cinder blocks.
Poster with some cinder blocks holding up the base.
God, there's so many little details they're doing right. Like the old coffee can, the stickers. It's just, you feel like you're there.
Oh, I remember, he is a stuntman.
Yeah.
He doesn't need no
Way to get
ladder.
up on the roof.
Oh, a little parkour.
Oh, of course.
Why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he take his shirt off?
Oh, boy.
Oh, is Margot Robbie going to be home and see him up on the roof?
It's not her type, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
Brad Pitt is everyone's type.
I've been meaning to tell you, the guy who gassed this, best friend of Brandy, the guy from the Green Hornet, really ain't no point.
Oh, Kurt Russell! Nice!
Oh, you still the wreck? You in there? Yeah, just knock.
Just put him in the wardrobe.
They gotta have a conversation with that.
If the answer's no, the answer's no. Not no with excuses.
I got a 4-man team here, Rick. You know, I gotta look after my dudes.
Hey, and if your dudes were a better match for me, I'd say, oh, okay, you got me. But that's not the case, and you know it. He's a great fucking match for me.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you could do anything you want to him. Shit, light him on fire, hit him with a fucking Lincoln, right?
I don't dig him. The dude killed his fucking wife.
Whoa!
You don't believe that old shit, do you?
Yes, Rick, I do. She doesn't want his creepy ass around.
Natalie, my sister, said he's a loser, so I guess I'm the idiot.
Rebecca Gayheart? Is that her
Is that
name?
who it was?
Try myself for 4 hours on this shithole of a boat.
He's a goddamn war hero.
Let's get you over to wardrobe.
Oh, he talked him into it. All right.
My wife, Janet, don't you?
Yeah.
Steer clear of her.
Now I admire Cassius Clay.
Oh,
yes!
2 men trying to kill each other right now. If you don't beat him, he kills you. That's 2 warriors engaged in combat. That's what I admire. You stand in front of a guy, you just want to let him have it. They do what they need to do to win. But in martial arts tournaments, I do to win what they do to win. I kill people. Hey, you. What's your name?
My name's Cliff. I'm Rick Dalton, stunt double.
Did I say something funny, stuntman?
Look, man, I don't want any trouble. I'm just here to do a job.
But I'm not saying anything funny. So what do you think is so funny?
You're a little man with a big mouth and a big chip, and I think you should be embarrassed to suggest you be anything more than a stain on the seat of Cassius Clay's trunks.
Oh. You're the one with the big mouth, and I would really enjoy closing it, but my hands are registered as lethal weapon. We get into a fight, I accidentally kill you. I go to jail.
Anybody accidentally kills anybody in a fight, they go to jail. It's called manslaughter.
How about a friendly contest? Who puts who on the ground first?
That's a great idea, Kato.
Oh, he called him Kato from Green Hornet.
You know, Bruce, that guy's kind of famous.
For what?
Killed his wife and got away with it.
Not bad, Kato.
Look at that dent.
Whoa!
Oh, that's Zoe Bell.
Hey, jackass, this is our series lead.
You're right, Janet. I'm sorry about that.
What's up, Randy, is that your loser asshole wife-killing buddy boy here
Oh!
was beating the shit out of Bruce.
Hey, Randy.
Cliff, what the man?
Nobody beat the shit out of Bruce.
Get your shit and get off the lawn.
Fair enough.
Oh my gosh, this movie's so awesome.
Huh.
This is interesting.
This is Shaggy, asshole.
Shaggy asshole.
Well, Terry and Candy don't live here anymore. This is the Polanski residence.
Oh, what's his name from Justified? Dewey Crow.
Who is it, Jay?
It's okay, honey. It's a friend of Terry's. Man.
Charles Manson?
Did you
Is
see
that
the
who
name?
that's supposed
It said
to be?
Charlie as the name. I'm assuming.
Oh, he looks just like Manson,
Yeah, that
too.
makes sense now.
Oh, he looks
What the hell
like
is he?
Manson.
What the hell is he doing in this?
I don't know, man. You
Well, I
know-
guess 1969.
Yeah, that whole story.
Yeah.
Bother you if I sat next to you and read my book too?
I don't know. Would you bother me?
I'll try not to.
Look at her book.
Sorry about that.
Oh my god.
Go grossed out shit.
Who are you?
You can call me Marabella. Marabella Lancer.
What's your real name?
When we're on set, I prefer to only be referred
Method actor.
always just a tiny bit better when I don't break character. If I can be a tiny bit better, I want to be. You're the bad guy. Caleb Dakota too.
Thought it was pronounced Caleb Dakota. Dakota too.
Everything about this movie has been so cool so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening to Easy Breezy now.
He's not the best anymore. In fact, far from it.
He's basically giving her his life.
Mhm.
story, so we're going
He's
with
coming
this.
to terms with what it's like to be slightly more useless each day.
It's okay, Caleb. I'm practically crying and I haven't even read it.
15 years you'll be living it.
What?
Brutal.
I'm only going as far as Western Phillies. Come on in.
Can you imagine that people used to just pick up hitchhikers?
Oh, yeah.
You know, 60s, 70s. Pendulum is playing at the movie. Wrecking Crew.
Oh, Dean Martin.
Hello.
How can I help you, young lady?
I'm here to pick up a first edition of Thomas Hardy's Test the D'Urbervilles I ordered.
Yeah.
Getting it as a gift for my husband.
Rick Dalton.
There he is.
Timothy.
Was it true you almost got the McQueen part in The Great Escape?
17 escape attempts.
Oh, that's so awesome how they're doing that.
Flyer, as opposed to what's called in the American Army.
That's so cool how they did that with the original footage.
I haven't seen Berlin yet from the ground or from the air, and I plan on doing both before the war's over.
10 days isolation hills.
Captain Hills. Oh, you'll still be here when I get out.
Cooler.
It's like one of my favorite movies, The Great Escape.
God. See, this is what Forrest Gump started, where he started, you know, doing doing all this CGI and imposing people into things. But now with the technology, they can make it look even better.
Well, they did pretty good with Gump for the time.
Yes.
I got shot in the buttocks.
75 cents. What if I'm in the movie? I'm Sharon Tate. I play Miss Carlson, Klutz.
Really?
Really?
Hey, Ruben, come out here. This is the girl from Valley of the Dolls.
Welcome to the Brewing, Miss Tate. Would you like to come in and see the show?
Could I? Thank you.
It's not like now where you just use, here's my IMDb page.
Yeah.
Joe Namath.
And Margaret.
Oh,
so she just wanted to go see a different movie for free is basically what she wanted.
There's some crazy glasses there.
I'm here to help you in any way I can. Is there anything you'd like for me to do?
Would you mind getting off my camera case, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome to Denmark.
She wanted to hear what the crowd thought of her.
Timothy just knowing how to ride a horse.
Yeah, you can't put him in a cowboy hat and expect me to not see him as Raylan.
It's far enough, Jughead. What you doing around here, boy?
I'm thirsty. That's a saloon, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
Don't let me stop you from earning the money. You find out that Jughead's name. This here is Bob Gilbert.
Who might he be, Caleb?
Well, that's a fellow by the name of Madrid, Johnny Madrid.
Who is he, Caleb?
We're about to find out.
Oh, behind the back.
Come on in and have a drink. How about some mezcal?
After you, Decatu.
Pepe! Get your behind that bar, I would guess.
Yeah, we remember this part.
Yep.
To my wife and all my sweethearts, may they never meet. Care to join me at my table where I entertain my guests?
I'd be delighted, Monsieur Decatu.
What brings you to Royo del Oro?
Money. I heard about the Lancer Ranch. All the cattle you've appropriated.
Where's that chili pepper daughter of yours? Fiddle.
Sleep.
Wake her the heck up, get her down here with her fiddle and her bow, and entertain my guests.
Please, don't hurt her this time, eh?
Line? Go fetch her and tell her what?
Go fetch her and tell her I'll give her a fat $5 gold piece.
Right. Go fetch her and tell her I'll give her a fat $5 gold piece. She play her little chili pepper heart out, right? I ain't gonna hurt her. Now go fetch her and tell her I'll give her a fat $5 gold piece. She play her little chili pepper heart out. Gone.
Nice, I like that. What would be even better is if that actually happened, like he did need the line. That'd have been awesome.
They just kept it.
Yep. Line again.
Line.
Maybe he already has.
Can we just go back, please? Can we just cut?
No, really, just
No,
say
really,
fucking
Sam,
wrong.
please. God damn it. All right. Woo! I got it.
I heard you're pushing Lancer pretty hard. Lancer's got money. He's gonna hire some guns. Push back.
Maybe he already has.
Maybe I don't like Lancer. Maybe I don't like his boots.
What is he doing?
Maybe I don't like the way he uses those boots to step on people.
He's just.
What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ! Embarrass yourself like that in front of all those goddamn people. Fucking whiskey sours. You're sitting there like a fucking baboon. So I couldn't stop at fucking 3 or 4, 8. That's fucking it. All right? Make a promise to yourself you're gonna stop fucking drinking.
You don't get these lines right. I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out tonight. Your brains are gonna be splattered all over your goddamn pool. Motherfucker. Get your shit together.
Jesus.
Intense. Wow. I got to imagine the pressure. Like if you're an actor who hit a high peak and you know, or like you feel like you're on the downward slide, I have to imagine that's a really frustrating time.
Yeah.
Because you have actors like in this movie, Pacino, who just like you hit the top and you just stay there, you know?
Yeah.
And you have a lot of people who it's ebbs and flows, and sometimes you never get back to where you once were.
Now these guys make driving a car look so fun, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, it's easy when you're Brad Pitt driving a 60s Cadillac.
Look at his elbow, and then look at his arm. He's got some.
Yeah, he's all
he had
scarred
He
up.
had a big scar on his chest when he was
Oh my
working
God.
on the antenna.
This song, oh my God, reminds me of Lost and Found. David Spade was lip syncing to it.
Is he gonna see her again?
Third time's a charm. Not once, not twice, but thrice.
Looks like third time's a charm.
Yeah.
How are those pickles?
They were the fancy kind.
Where you going?
I'm going to Chatsworth.
You hitch up and down Burbank Boulevard all day till someone says they'll drive you to Chatsworth. Wait, Spawn Movie Ranch? That's where you're going, Spawn Movie Ranch.
I live there. Me and my friends.
Hop in, I'll take you there.
Are you some old cowboy guy that used to make movies there?
Whoa.
Me an actor?
No, I'm a stuntman.
That's way better. Actors are phony.
Smushed up against the glass.
He's practicing his lines. That's good.
Yeah.
Be right out.
Oh, he's staying in character.
Yep. He's doing the BMF walk right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's Luke.
You from Boston?
Yes.
Keep the others outside.
I told you they'd come to parlay.
I'm fine, Scott.
They haven't hurt you?
Not yet, I ain't. Where'd you get that limp?
From the war. I rode with the British cavalry in India. How much?
I'd say $50,000 would buy me a whole lot of chicken mole in Mexico.
So what's next?
Murdoch Lancer puts $50,000 in my lap, or I'll aim this little pitcher down a well.
All right, messenger boy, deliver my message.
And cut.
Rick, put her there.
Oh, who's it?
Stunt double.
Don't need to go again.
No, we're done. That was fantastic.
All right.
Okay, moving on. We're in the bordello.
Nailed
it. Nailed it. It's weird watching him, of course, as an actor, playing an actor, trying to nail it. you know?
Yeah.
Is he gonna come in the house?
That's a strange car. Snake, go see who's outside.
What? Oh, why would you get out?
Okay, where is she?
Yeah, why didn't she get out of the car yet?
Come
Uh,
Well, he's a World War II war hero. I don't know that the hippie crowd is necessarily going to be his thing.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Tipsy?
She's down by the chop shop. Some old-looking dude in a Hawaiian shirt who just gave Pussycat a ride home. She's bringing him down the ranch to meet everybody.
Welcome to our community.
Thanks for having me.
Ugh, community.
Charlie's gone.
Yeah,
Everybody
like
left.
Charlie. Oh.
It's Charlie's cult.
Yeah.
Really wanted Cliff to meet Charlie.
Now, Kurt, I hear you're already an experienced rider.
Yes.
You're both experienced riders, I guess. We'll just make this ride about having fun.
She was in You on Netflix. Yeah. Was it the second or the third season?
Howdy, Cliff. Tex. What part of Texas you from?
Cokeville.
Yeah, spent 2 weeks once on a Houston chain gang.
Charlie's gonna dig you.
Tex checked him out, now he's riding away.
If it comes this way, let me know.
So George gave you all permission to be here,
Of course he did.
and y'all take care of him?
We love George.
Well, is there anything wrong with me saying hello to an old friend?
You can't see him right now.
Why can't I see him right now?
Because he's napping. This is his nap time.
Oh, this is getting real messed up.
Yeah.
The old Hawaiian guy's coming this way.
I'll handle this guy.
God, this is creepy. I can't believe this was like an actual thing. Like, obviously, this is
little,
you know,
embellished.
Not, yeah, but even still, like
there was like
only slightly.
Like
Only slightly.
I got to be honest. My knowledge of the whole thing with Charles Manson is very vague.
Yeah.
I've read this story. It's been years, so
Yeah, I know essentially nothing about it.
I'm an old friend of George's. Thought I'd stop and say hello.
Unfortunately, you picked the wrong time. What's your name?
Cliff, I used to shoot westerns here at the ranch.
Well, when he wakes up, I'll let him know you came by.
I'd really like to say a quick hello now. Don't know when I'll get back this way again.
Oh, I understand, but I'm afraid that's impossible.
I'm coming in there. I'm gonna get a good look at George.
Okay.
It's quite the stare she's got going on.
God, this is giving
never know.
It's
rats.
The next boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
stuck in a sticky trap.
I see.
He's reading the room.
Door at the end of the hallway. Oh, Mr. 8 years ago. George is blind, so you'll probably have to tell him who you are.
Got me on edge. Big time on edge.
Oh, the music doesn't help either.
George, you awake?
Look at the mask on the
George?
back.
Yeah.
George? George! Hi, George.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Just stopped in to say hello and see how you're doing. I was Rick Dalton's stunt double. Who? He was the star of Bounty Law. I was Rick's stunt double. We were colleagues from the past, and I just wanted to make sure you're doing okay. What's the matter?
Can't see shit.
I was told.
Squeaky sent me to bed.
Would that be the little redhead out front?
First you wake me up, and now you're pretending that I didn't tell you I was fucking blind. How am I gonna know what the hell color the head of the girl is that's with me all the time?
Oh, fair enough, George.
I didn't expect this turn.
No, I didn't either.
I don't know who you are, but you touched me today. You came to visit me. I gotta watch FBI tonight.
She wasn't lying.
No.
What happens when she gets pissed off, George?
Nothing.
So you gave all these hippies permission to be here? I just want to make sure you're okay, that all these hippies aren't taken advantage of.
She loves me, so suck on that.
Only so much you can do.
Mm-hmm.
How'd your little talk with George go? Are we kidnapping him?
Not the word I'd use.
Well, now that you've talked to him, do you believe everything's all right?
Not exactly.
George isn't blind! You're the blind one!
Oh, did they slash his
Flat
tires?
tire. Yeah.
You do that? That's my boss's car. Lucky for you, he's got a spare. Fix it. You.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Dropped him twice. Oh.
Come one step closer and I will knock his teeth out.
Oh, Jesus. At least get a rag to wipe my face first?
Nope.
Go get Tex and get his ass down here.
That blind guy's back at the ranch taking some space in.
I didn't see him carrying, did you?
No. No.
It's 5 o'clock.
No. Got it fixed.
You know, I like, after watching this, I'm definitely gonna have to read like the IMDb's where it.
I think that's the meme outfit.
Oh, that's the outfit, but
I think that's the meme outfit.
You think we're gonna see it here?
I'm definitely gonna be looking at the IMDb trivia after this. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's gonna be like this freaking small to scroll.
It's coming.
Oh my God.
It's coming.
Meme bro is about to go ballistic.
18 miles to
This is definitely it.
Bought me an acid dip cigarette.
Oh, yeah?
You want to buy a cigarette dipped in acid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Been seeing the meme for years.
Now you know.
That was a smooth lead.
Thank you.
I like that shot. All the streets are silent. Except when Rick Dalton's got a shotgun, I'll tell you that.
You're goddamn right.
Wow. Oh, okay. Time jump.
Oh.
After that Musso and Frank's lunch meeting, Marvin did provide Rick job opportunities in the Italian film industry, ultimately making Rick's 6-month Italian sojourn fairly profitable, although his swank Roman apartment ate up a big chunk of his earnings.
Oh.
So as Rick returns to Hollywood, he has 4 new movies under his belt and his brand spanking new Italian wife. Rick was really not sure about what lay ahead for him. Cliff Booth returned to Los Angeles as well. He kept Rick company during his entire 6-month stay. However, as the two men return home, they've come to an understanding.
I can't afford you anymore, Cliff. Barely afford my own house anymore. When this whole European journey is over, I think we've reached the end of the trail, Cliff.
Oh, say it ain't so.
Break up a winning team.
The only thing the two men know of for sure, Rick and Cliff will have a good old-fashioned drunk. It'll be the end of an era for both of them.
Oh boy, this can only end well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this feels like it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Maybe all of our stories are gonna converge.
Oh, she doesn't know they're selling the house.
Yeah.
What do you want?
No, that's isn't that the condo?
Yeah. Are they at the condo already? Maybe.
Nice. Probably.
They keep showing the time here.
That night, Sharon, her two house guests, and naturally Jay, all went to the West Hollywood Mexican restaurant landmark El Coyote on Beverly for dinner. While closer to 8:30, Rick and Cliff went to the Valley Mexican restaurant landmark Casa Vega on Ventura.
Oh, I think I know what we're leading to here now, obviously.
Yeah, I think this is the Manson stuff, isn't it?
It's gotta be.
You would never guess by any of the previews like
that it was even involved.
Anything to do with that. But that's so Tarantino, right?
Mm-hmm. Sharon was experiencing a touch of pregnancy-induced melancholy. At Casa Vega, Rick and Cliff drank so much that when they left the Cadillac there and took a cab home.
Greatest action director, underrated guy of all time.
Around 10, Sharon and her friends left El Coyote and arrived back at her house.
Here we go, yeah.
Somewhere around 11:10, Sharon changed into her comfy house attire. It was after 11:45 by the time the yellow cab dropped Rick and Cliff in front of the house. Brandy was glad to see them return. Cliff was attaching a leash to an excited Brandy's dog collar.
Oh, is he gonna...
I remember you.
You smoke it, it gets you high.
How much?
50 cents.
50 girl, 50 cents. Why not?
He only wanted to get high back in those woods, not over by where he lived.
Yeah.
There's Charlie.
Now, wouldn't they have recognized Cliff when they're...
Depends on who's in the car with him, because he doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
Paying property taxes up the butt.
Hey, you! The hell do you think you're doing bringing that noisy hunk of shit around here at midnight?
Look, we're really sorry we disturbed you.
You don't belong here. Hey, move this piece of shit.
Okay, stop yelling. Hold your horses. We're leaving.
Well, he did a good job backing it out.
What did Charlie say?
Go to Terry's old house and kill everybody in there. He said make it witchy.
Was that Rick Dalton?
Who, J.K. Huh?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had a Bounty Law lunchbox.
We all grew up watching TV, you know what I mean? We kill the people who taught us to kill.
That's a great idea, Sadie.
I had no idea that this movie went in this direction.
No.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I forgot my knife in the car.
I locked the car. You'll need keys to get in.
Thank you.
She's gonna
Okay.
bail.
She's gonna
I'll be right
bail.
If I was her, I probably would have.
What do we do now?
Well, we do what we came to do. Any more questions?
You know, Tarantino must be putting a spin on this. I don't recall another man being involved with any of this stuff. I thought it was just some women that were doing what Charlie wanted.
I have no idea. Like I said, I've heard the story multiple times, but it's just not
It never
something that
stuck. Yeah.
I know that he wasn't actually there.
Yeah.
They went in and did it, the cult thing, but that's...
that's the extent.
I can't say that I know the details of it.
Oh, is he tripping?
Oh, yeah. That ass of cigarette is starting to take a hold.
Train has left the station. Ah! Oh, bad idea.
I was wondering. Now, Tarantino has a habit of rewriting history like he did in Inglourious Bastards. I wonder if he'll do it in this one, too.
Yeah, like I said, I wish I knew the story.
Yeah,
better.
the actual...
Like a what if?
Yeah.
What if the neighbors were, intervene?
Yeah. I mean, Queenie can...
turn it on the radio so they can't hear what's going on.
Can I help you?
How many other people are here?
Oh, just the one sleeping in the back there.
Okay, then. Bring him into the living room.
What if he says no?
Don't take no for Nancy. You're the one with the knife. Get him in here.
Oh, you see him signal the dog? His eyes.
Yeah.
Francesca. Oh, I know you. I know all three of you. Spawn Ranch. Yeah. Woo! And you were on a horsey.
Oh! Oh! Yeah. Oh! Yeah, that's not stopping a pit bull.
A dog with a head like that.
Oh my God.
We're gonna shake his head. Oh God, it keeps getting better. Oh, the stomp. Oh, and that's in the hip. He'll be all right. Oh.
So yeah, this is definitely probably not what
this
happened.
This is Tarantino rewriting history.
Oh my God!
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that.
No, he's still going. Oh, she messed up. Oh, right in the pool.
She probably can't. Like,
she can't see.
She probably can't do anything.
Oh, he's got the flamethrower.
He's got it. He's got the fucking. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Well, I mean, that's just a knife in the hip, right? He's got, right? There's no like, toasty.
Around midnight. How do you know it was midnight? I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of the noise and muffler. I looked up at the clock. It said, the kitchen clock said midnight. I mean, it could have been 12:05, something like that.
So what did these perpetrators do?
Perpetrators, they were hippie assholes. And the guy hippie said he was the devil. And away we go.
He's still tripping.
Well, and then they might have put him on some pain meds on that.
Hey, I'm not gonna die. Make it a limp, I ain't gonna die. It's not my time yet, man. Come visit me tomorrow. Bring bagel.
We gotta go.
All right then, Cliff.
He just roasted somebody with a flamethrower.
You're a good friend, Cliff.
I tried.
I'm Jay Sebring. I'm a friend of the Polanskis. You're Rick Dalton, right?
I'm Rick Dalton.
What the fuck happened?
They broke into my house. Were they robbing me? I don't know. Or they tried to kill my wife and my buddy. Now, my buddy and his dog killed two of them and then torched the last one.
Torched?
I burnt her ass to a crisp. I got a flamethrower in my tool shed. Yeah, it still works, too.
Is everybody okay?
The fucking hippies aren't. My wife's fine. We're just a little shook up is all.
Jay, honey, is everything all right?
I'm talking to your next door neighbor about it right now.
Rick Dalton? Is everybody okay?
Yes, Sharon. Everybody's fine.
Rick, would you like to come up to the house for a drink and meet my other friends?
Yeah.
Other friends.
Well, the other people were there, remember?
Oh, that's right.
The group.
I was thinking.
Remember, he was talking earlier on in the movie about hanging out in the pool and going over and meeting the director.
Getting the one shot, yeah.
No, it was just the other couple.
Yeah.
Remember, the guy was smoking a big joint and she was.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a wonderful actor. Did you hear that?
Yep. Wow.
That was the ending.
Wow.
Red Apple came in a pouch and he had to roll his own. But today, Red Apple comes factory rolled.
He winked.
Well, that's the way a cigarette should taste.
Oh my God.
Look for this life-size standee of me. Take a bite of a red apple.
Oh, man.
All right, this cigarette tastes like fucking shit. And by the way, who chose this photo? All right, I have a double chin. Nobody notices that crap?
Oh, Tim Roth was in this. I just caught that at the end.
All right, that would be it.
All right. Wow, guys. That was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I am so glad that I waited to do this one with these guys and with all of you out there. I had no idea the direction that it went. You know, I knew it had a bunch of A-listers and it was Tarantino, and this was just incredible. Typical Tarantino, he likes to twist history a little bit. I don't know if any of you saw Inglourious Bastards, but he changes the essentially the end of World War II in that one.
I'm sure Django was a little bit changed.
Yeah, and I'm sure those are different. But as far as stuff that was, you know, based on historical events like Inglourious Bastards, like this, Tarantino put his own spin on it, and I could watch this movie. I could start it over and watch it again right now. It was that good. I really enjoyed it. Obviously, the way Tarantino shoots everything from the camera angles in the back of the car kind of reminded me of Pulp Fiction and, you know, a couple of his other movies. The dialogue is always outstanding. Leonardo DiCaprio just keeps getting better with every movie he's in, and as he gets older, he keeps getting better. It's like the most amazing thing I've ever seen. When you, I don't know if it makes the cut, but Dave and I were talking about how he was Leonardo DiCaprio playing Rick, playing another guy, you know, the other role he was playing, and it was incredible the way he was doing it. It was just outstanding. I love seeing all the Tarantino actors that he normally uses. The Michael Madsen, I think it said Tim Roth was in there somewhere. There was a handful of others.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell, obviously. Stuntman Mike himself. I was really hoping they'd go with that name from Death Proof, but got to see Zoe Bell in there, a world famous stunt woman. She was also in Death Proof. Got to see her in this, which was really cool. That, you know, I love how Tarantino, kind of like Christopher Nolan, has like his core set of guys that he likes to work with and uses them. So, I mean, man, for me, this movie was just outstanding. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna download it. Whatever I got to do. I'm watching this one again for sure. What an awesome twist on a Tarantino movie, and right there, guys. 5 out of 5 answers for me. Gosh, just outstanding. Outstanding.
We took a little quick break because we wanted to figure out, you know the exact history.
Yeah, that's.
You know, we wanted to make sure, you know, because as you heard us throughout the movie, we're like, oh, well, didn't this happen to that? Well, we wanted to double check, and unfortunately, like the perpetrators hit a different house, and there were people that lost their lives that night. Obviously, Sharon Tate, the baby, she was 8.5 months pregnant. Polanski was in Europe filming at the time, but it was his house. So we wanted to make sure we get that out of it. Let you guys know that we did make sure we did our homework in between doing our review, just to give it a fair shake.
For as much as people talk about Manson, I honestly didn't know the
I knew the home invasion, and I just knew that it was the
Sharon Tate, obviously.
And then obviously there's a little bit morbid stuff that happened that I won't get into, but I kind of knew that even before coming into there. It involves blood on walls, but beyond that, I mean, I really wish there was a Rick Dalton, because I want to see some of his movies. I want to see Cliff as his stunt man. You know, Leo did a great job as always. You know, and it's funny with some of those scenes, he could have been actually doing that improv and throwing the girl, and then they're like, "Hey, let's talk about this a little bit after." But like, even boiling down to where he's like arguing with himself in his trailer that he's gonna get his shit together, good. And then he just came out bat out of hell. Yep. Obviously with Cliff, you know, being the war hero and doing what he did to everybody. Yep. What I love is the attention to detail, as far as
so good.
Because you said before we went in was going to be the music, but so then I was like, all right, I'm going to look for things. Well, they had the old timey radio, they had the old timey ads, they had everything down to a T. Now the one thing I did say was like, other than their cars, every other car was pristine, because obviously they're collectors' cars, so they're not going to let anything just happen to them. They probably just found that one on the lot, and Jay Leno's like, yeah, use it, and so. Obviously, for me, I mean, what else can you give it? You have to give it 5 answers. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, It was 2 hours and 46 minutes. It did not feel like it. It definitely did not feel like it. The only reason I knew it was that long is because we have a clock on the recorder. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that we've been recording for that long. So 5 answers. Loved it. Yeah, take it away, Oak.
Oh, man, so much attention.
This movie was absolutely incredible. And it messes with you a lot, though. And I will say that. And it is so Quentin Tarantino to do that to you, because it's like it starts off so much fun, right?
Yeah, you're laughing.
Like
and
this
having a
movie
good
starts
time.
off, and that's why like it confused me at first when it was like the Manson. I'm like, wait a minute, like why would this is a fun like the meme movie, like in all the previews you don't get that at all, and in fact in the previews you really have no idea what the movie was about. You know, it came out a few years ago, so I'm real vague on the previews, and I
just remember that interview.
I had been meaning
That's
to
all I
see
remember
it
ever
over
seeing.
and over and over. I'd been meaning
black
to
and
see
white
it.
interview.
We had talked like as a group, I think before we even started doing movie reactions, like, hey, do you guys see this?
Yeah.
And it just never came out. And so I was so thrown off by how good the movie started and the vibe that it had by like the Manson story. And then they went back to Leo being Leo, and you kind of forget about it for a second. And then I'll be honest, there was a little while there in the movie I was like, well, this is like I kind of expected this to be like, you know, I'm looking back over my shoulder because I'm like, I expected this movie to be like a fun ride, you know, and now it's like this is kind of dampening it. You know, it's the whole thing with Charles Manson and what happened, you know, was like this weird like pop culture like dark moment, but kind of like this phenomenon. Manson obviously died in prison. He spent his entire life there, which was incredibly controversial because he was never actually present for the murders. And we wanted to just make sure, like I said, we paused it. Is that something we have to worry about over there, Andrew? Okay,
just keep going.
We paused it and we made sure that we kind of got everything right. I knew there was murders. I didn't know that it took place in 2 separate locations over 2 separate nights.
Yeah, I
but
didn't know
it
that
was a
either.
very polarizing story. And it's interesting because I've watched a million Netflix documentaries on old murders that happen and serial killers like some of us do, but I don't think I've ever really gotten into the Manson stuff. But obviously everybody knows him from like how creepy he was and some of his old interviews and stuff. But in any regard, it went from a really fun movie to like, okay, what is this about, to back to being really fun and really captivated by how brilliant Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt were, and then back to like kind of dark when they were at the ranch. And I'm like, it was like giving me like movie anxiety,
It's walking down that thin hallway.
Yeah, and then back to like funny stuff, and then back, and I'm like, God, I don't know how I even feel about this. And obviously Mason Quinn brought up Quentin Tarantino changing history, and that's when I was like, oh, I bet. And I don't know if it's going to make the cut, but I did say in there somewhere that watch him like change how this ends.
Yeah.
And then I was worried because Brad Pitt, was tripping.
Nervous,
okay, is it going to be different? Like they die and then it's the next house, so just some switch of order. So the fact that he changed up the story and like, what if man, you got to wonder where Tarantino comes up with this. Yeah. What if they had gone into the wrong house or a different house first? History could have been changed.
Yep.
And he didn't just have these people go into the wrong house. Look, Brad Pitt obviously was very skilled. They mentioned he was a war hero. We saw him fighting Bruce Lee, which, wow, how creative was it that they brought Bruce Lee into this and he threw him into the car. I do think they went a little overboard with Bruce Lee's character. I don't know that in an actual fight Bruce would have been doing the wah type stuff. But in any regard, it was so brilliant. But so you expected his character to be able to put up a fight and defend himself. But what played out in that home, you couldn't have imagined that in a million years. And I'm waiting for this dog to do something.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's just sitting there in a
big old pity, and they introduced it right away.
And a dog would either be like a dog would probably either, unless it was an incredibly well-trained dog, and I mean trained for security purposes, a dog usually would have been barking or panicking, even if it wasn't attacking, like wigging out.
Yeah.
And that dog just sat there, and you're like, okay, is Brad Pitt gonna like fight his way out of this? And then the dog jumped in, and you saw our reactions, and then the dog goes off the dude and over to the chick, and that was brutal. And then she's out into the pool, and and
when he's hitting her on the phone,
oh my God, that was
and he just kept going,
and he kept going. And Quentin Tarantino in like when they were writing this, oh yeah, what if he still had the flamethrower? I mean, this movie was as absolutely wild as anything that I've ever seen, and it took a piece of history that, despite it being like this weird like pop culture phenomenon, people lost their lives, right? So it's something where it's hard to make an entertaining movie about that entire situation because it's really, really sad. But he took it and made it like, well, what would have happened if the wrong house, you got the wrong house. And they did that in the most over-the-top fashion I could have ever imagined. This is one of the best movies I think I've seen in a long time. That's not necessarily in like the drama genre. It's like a thing of its own
thing because
it's really its own thing. So I guess I shouldn't say like one of the best movies I've seen in a while. It is one of the best movies. Yeah. Slow down. I'm excited.
Take your time. It's all right.
Yeah, it is. This is how pumped up I am about this movie.
Turn down the mic.
It is definitely one of the best movies that I've seen. Recently, obviously Maverick was really good. Potter seems like a million years ago, and it was really just a few months ago. And then we went through the Hunger Games and some really phenomenal movies. Everything Everywhere All at Once, I gave five answers. But this movie, I don't even know what you compare it to. I have no idea what you compare this to. Leonardo DiCaprio was so brilliant. Brad Pitt was brilliant. So the acting was brilliant. It was a fun story about what I'm sure a lot of actors go through when you hit that peaks and then you're kind of not so popular anymore. We saw him kind of get his mojo back. And then the way that it ended with that fight scene was wild. And then, of course, you had the happy ending because now he met the director and was,
got in just like he thought.
This was wildly entertaining in the most unexpected fashion I could have ever imagined, and it's why Quentin Tarantino is such a genius. And I even went with my special symbols for these. Gentlemen, we are across the board. 5 stars from myself, 5 answers rather from myself.
Yeah, I should have been Quinn, 5 A's.
And drawings of his head.
The answer. 5 answers. This was an absolutely brilliant movie, and I always say, look, if something's going to get 5 answers from me, it's going to be Shawshank. It's going to be my retroactive of the Hunger Games. Everything Everywhere All at Once was it had so much depth. But for a movie to be this dynamic, this entertaining, take on a heavy story, rewrite history so we have a happy ending, not only just in general, but for our leading man. 5 out of 5 answers. This movie was incredible.
And the thing that's interesting is that as far as a storyline goes, I mean, let's take the Manson stuff and set that aside. What was kind of really the storyline there wasn't a whole lot of story there. It was carried by the acting chops of Brad Pitt and Leo and Margot Robbie and everybody in here. I mean, if I just look at the cast here that we have on the TV, I think I only recognized maybe half of them. I didn't recognize Emile Hirsch till the end. I didn't know who Luke Perry played. Who else is on there?
You don't remember Luke Perry?
No, I don't know
the name of the character. The name of the character. He was playing the actor.
Yeah, he had the cane.
Luke Perry was the guy who came in the bar scene where he had the little girl on his lap.
And he threw her on the
I didn't even know that was him. I did because I was looking. God. I'm like, okay, where is everybody?
He was that guy. I will say
they
this.
They were heavy makeup.
I will say this because we've all mentioned, Margot Robbie, obviously Tarantino directing it, but DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. Shout out to everybody who were actors that were in the Manson family because they did a really good job of like making your skin feel creepy, like creepy crawl. I figured out who the girl was who bailed at the ends. She's in Stranger Things. So that's
I
where
believe the
recognize
one
her
that was
from.
that ended up getting the flamethrower. I believe she was in the latest Scream.
And she was good too. It's like she was creepy. So it's
I
like
kept thinking that Leo was gonna catch a random round the way she was swinging that thing around.
So I mean, everybody all the way around, like, you know, they had a bunch of actors on that ranch, and they all did a really good job of like portraying that like '60s kind of cultish group. So all the way around, phenomenal.
I mean, all the little, you talked about it before, Answer, the attention
Little
to detail.
meticulous
Like
things.
when Brad Pitt went into George's room, I mean, all like the old bottles and the old cans everywhere. I mean, the set
Even
set
to the
up,
house, you saw the old
Yeah, it was-
Velveeta, the old nips.
It was so incredible the way that the attention to detail and all the little things they did in here. And like I said, you take the Manson stuff and set it aside. There wasn't really much of a story there. It was literally carried by the actors, and you know, we saw when they're lighting up all the signs of like old Hollywood, like you felt like you were there. And I don't know if all three of us have been like this charged after watching a movie where we were all like, I could talk about this forever. So man,
Unfortunately, we
it was impressive.
cannot.
It was impressive.
This was a good one and a really fun one to watch with friends. And now
with all of you, you're all our
watching
friends.
along with you guys. So I hope that everybody who's seen this movie enjoyed it as much as we did. I hope if this is your first time watching along with us, that you liked it as much as we did. But what an incredible movie, and I am 1,000%. Some little bit of free time this weekend on Saturday night. I think my Saturday night activity is going to be rewatching this movie again.
For sure.
This was
I'm buying it.
Well, that sounds like a hell of a plan. So there you have it for Appleton Oak. That's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. Good night, pals.